What's up, guys? Scott from Overland. So today, it's an awesome day out today, so I had to get outside. Haven't been camping in a while. That's definitely going to be coming very soon, so hopefully next weekend after, I can start looking at getting out of here for a bit. But anyway, today, speaking of camping, I want to talk a little bit about like my top 5 things that I can't live without when I go camping. Now, you don't have to have these things, but they definitely make my life easier, and they may do the same for you. All these items are well under $100 or 100 pounds, however you want to look at it, but like I said, they're invaluable. So here we go. Let's get started. Number 5. All right, so number 5, the head torch or the headlamp, whatever you want to call it. This thing's great. It's elastic. You put it on your head, you walk around at night, and you can see where you're going. It's just that easy. These things range in price from not very much to why would you pay that much? And to me, all the ones I've tried in that range have worked just fine. So I can't see paying too much, but you know, to each their own. You may have a reason why you need a certain one, but just having one of these handy when you're camping is amazing. Like I said, you don't have to carry anything. Put this on your head, you go to the bathroom, you go wherever you want to go, you know, out looking for firewood. It's all right here, real easy, and it's not that expensive. So that's number 5 on my list of stuff I have to have. Not you, but I have to have this when I go camping. All right, so number 4, Goal Zero Crush Light. This thing is amazing. This is what I use when I go to bed at night. I leave this in the tent. You can put it like that. You turn it on. It's a little lantern basically, and then it folds away to nothing. So when I'm not using this, I just leave this on the dash of my Jeep, and it charges from solar, and I've never had it die on me. So every time I go camping, it's ready to go. You can charge it by USB. It has a USB input, and that works really well, but I just haven't had the need to really. I would just throw it in the, like I said, throw it on the dash when I'm driving around and stuff, and the solar charges it just fine. And this thing's just easy. I leave it in my tent upstairs in the roof tent, and when I go to bed, I have it right inside. I reach in, I grab it, turn it on. I can carry it in the tent, move it around. I can take it downstairs if I need to, and it's just real easy to have, and it's not that expensive. So definitely worth the purchase. All right, so next up, just a quick, easy, cheap camp stove. This thing's been worn down, obviously, but it's just, like I said, cheap and easy. Flip this around, it's the way it stores, and you have a single burner stove. It runs off of the little butane bottles. So these little disposable ones here, and it just works. I've got more expensive stoves as well and smaller ones, but this thing is always in my Jeep. So if I ever want to make a quick cup of coffee or something, boom, I got this single burner I can pull out. I don't have to dig out a whole bunch of other stuff. Just grab this one little case out of one of my kits, and we're good to go. So highly recommend this. Again, this thing's really cheap as well, but I've had this for a long time, so it just keeps working, and it didn't cost me a lot of money. So can't fault it. That'd be number 3 for me. All right, so you can't have a camp stove and not have a kettle. So it doesn't matter what kind of kettle you got. This little one here is my 3rd or 4th kettle I've had. I had 3 of the really cheap aluminum ones before, and I just kept getting beat up in the Jeep, and then they end up leaking or it gets smashed or whatever. So I finally spent a couple more quid and got this one, and it just works great. Everybody thinks kettle, you're like, okay, well, that's for making coffee or tea. Well, it's also making for like soups or any kind of like the bagged meals that you have to put in boiling water. So any of that kind of stuff, real easy to have. Doesn't take up a lot of space, folds away pretty small, and there you go. So that's my number 4 would be this kettle. All right, number 5. Some sort of table. So this table is a high gear table. I think it was less, it was like, I don't even know how much it was. I have to put it on the side here, but just you fold it out and you got a table. Real easy, real light, small enough to pack away. Now obviously if you're backpacking, you're not going to take this, but when you're camping in a Jeep or something like that, or a van, whatever, that's the perfect size. You fold it out, it's great for one person, possibly 2, but it's just easy, real easy to set up, and then you got a table. So whatever, you know. I don't know what else to say. It's a table. It's hard to live without a table when you're camping. You don't always find a picnic table or a bench or something to cook on, so having something like that just makes your life a lot easier. All right, so there you go. There's my top 5 things that I, personally me, can't live without when I go camping. This stuff makes my life a lot easier. But I want to throw one more in there, but this one's a little bit more than 100. So it'd be around 100 pounds or $100 right at, maybe a little bit over. So I didn't want to say it's under 100, but I can't live without this thing. I bought this, and it's just been a game changer. So I've used it for a lot of different things, and it's just worked. So here you go. It's the Nemo Helio pressure shower. Yes, you can use this as a shower. You fill it up with water as much as you want, and then you fill the rest with air with a foot pump, and then you've got pressurized water. That easy. Now, like I said, you can use this as a shower if you have a shower tent, or don't use a shower tent, just use it as a shower. I use this for washing dishes, cleaning up around the area, the table, the little burner, or the flat top surfaces over here, utensils, everything. It cleans up all that kind of stuff like I think it would. But one thing that this has done that I never would have thought of is I was making coffee and there was a serious accident where I was pouring grounds in. Somehow the wind gusted up and blew coffee grounds in my eyes. Well, now we've got a eye wash station, so I use this to wash the coffee grounds out of my eyes, and it's just amazing. Plus, I'm not sure how much water this holds. I'll put it over here, but it's extra water you can carry around. So I've got a 2.5 gallon Roto packs that I carry water with, but I always keep water in this as well. So this is always a source of water when I need it. Keep that hung up back there, and there you go. All right, so there you go. The top 5 things and a bonus one that I can't live without when I go camping. Of course, you can live without this stuff, but it just makes your life a lot easier, and it makes my camping experience a lot more enjoyable. Again, if you're a backpacker, some of this stuff won't be good for you, but for me, camping in a Jeep, it works perfect. All right, so there you go. That's enough of me rambling. I appreciate you all stopping by. Make sure you click like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Don't forget to click that notification bell if you want to get notified when the next video comes out. And that's it. So hopefully we'll get some videos soon out and about somewhere, because I'm dying to get back out there and hit the trails and get the tent set up and just have a nice relaxing weekend in the woods somewhere. So obviously we'll be filming it when it happens, but until then, get outside when you can. I appreciate y'all stopping by, and we'll see you out there.